Dab and Lorenzo, and some guys in the secondary that played a lot of snaps at Georgia. But I think all around we're still very solid, and I'm excited to see what those guys do.
Not to monopolize you, is defense the one spot where you do kind of need the experience because you need to see more setups? Whereas could you be a little younger on offense and just dictate the game?
I mean, it's tough to say. It all depends on the person, how quickly they get it and understand it, and that all comes from just being in the film room, studying the playbook. And that's the first key to anything. Is if you got the knowledge of it, and everything picks up very fast. Everything's slowing down for you, and you're able to play better. So I think we got a lot of guys on the defensive side, that get it. And we've had a lot of time to work in the summer. Just player on player, teaching each other, guys being leaders. And I think there's a lot of young guys that are going to surprise a lot of people in camp. That how quickly they've picked up the defense.
How is Jim Chaney change things at your position? What does he bring to the room?
Well, he brings NFL experience at the position. He coached it in the league. He brings a side of it that you don't really think of because he's such an offensive mind that he conceptualizes a lot of things for you, and he gets in kind of deeper into why we do this and why we do that, and why the quarterback reads here and here versus this coverage. So we picked up on a lot of different stuff that I think is going to help us in the passing game, just with route running and reading defenses. And he's also brought a lot of good blocking techniques too that have carried over from the NFL from what he's learned being there. And so he's brought a different dynamic to it, and I'm excited to see what we can do this year.
I know every year tight ends get asked about being a bigger part of the passing game, but this time do you really buy it? Or you really believe there's going to be a lot more catches in your position this year?
I believe so. I believe so. I think we're going to be a much more multifaceted offense this year. We got a lot of playmakers across the board, and I think we're going to have a really dangerous offense this year.
Everybody's got their stock answer for the quarterback question. I know you knew coming in you'd be asked about it, but what is the difference? I mean, I know Coach Smart's going to play the best guy, and it's going to be what's best for the team. But from your perspective, you have a chance to see these guys. I mean, what's a realistic way to put that into context?
I mean, it's tough to say. Those are two great talents, you know what I mean, and they're going to have a great battle during camp. Ultimately, it's not my decision. It's, like you said, Coach Smart's and Coach Chaney's and that. But, both those guys can help us. And obviously what Jake did last year, I mean, that's pretty tough to do as a freshman and in the SEC. So, that's something you can't teach is experience. That's something Jake has over Justin. But Justin's got all the physical tools, and I mean, he looks and acts the part of the number one player in the country coming out of high school. So it's going to be an interesting battle. Both those guys are going to make each other better, and I've seen a different grind, out of both of them because at the end of the day, nobody's job's safe. If you underperform, somebody can step in and take your spot. So that's going to be interesting.
What do you expect Zamir White's going to